Guys, this is Ginger Rogers here with Not All About Tarot, and excuse me, I just got up, but I've been wanting to put this video out there, and I'm not really sure if I'm able to do it anymore today. So I asked Spirit to please assist me with this video, and the title of this video is going to be, if that is what Source wants me to, depends on what Source tells me, through my higher energy, but I believe that they want me to title this video as the power of being wanted. The power of being wanted. And that power of being wanted was always at the grasp of a starlight empathic light divine feminine. The starlight empathic light divine feminine was number 17. It was for her to reach the number 19, which is your sun energy. This is what her goal was to be. This was what Divine Source wanted her to be. But it seems as though a lot of my divine feminines who are the empathic light was not able to reach that energy because of the birth canal as well, because they forgot who they were. Now, the power of being wanted really was for you to know who you are, period. Even in past lives, I never forgot who I was. And being that I was a walk-in into a karmic body here, having to disassemble all those chakras was crucial, but I was allowed to do that because I was a walk-in. And being that said, I do hear a lot of people that want to speak against walk-ins, and I want to let people know to be careful what you're saying about that, because you're speaking against the God energy, period. The God energy was walk-ins. Anyone who was born through their birth canals was really, it was hard for you to really find out who you were, because going through that birth canal, 9 months going through that birth canal, it was a new life for you, and this is how you were to see it as. It was all just that life, and it was never that. My children were gifted to be my children, so that way they were able to know how to detach from that as what they are known to be just in this lifetime. They were taught to know that they were more than just this mortal world, and that was a gift that I gave to them. My sons did not come with any kind of karma, so that even helped even more. So we as feminines who walked in, who are walk-ins into a karmic body, we had decent children because they came in with no karma. We couldn't have any kind of souls coming out of us. The only one that was different was my daughter, who was my firstborn. And of course, looking into her energy and into her last life, it was amazing to see that, honestly, because of her last life, she and her mate truly were sort of trampoline energy because of the pet that they had consumed with each other in the last life. So when they came here in this life, they were attached to each other. My daughter wanted to ask me, Mama, how can I get rid of this guy? I mean, he will not let me go. This happens to be her ex-husband and the father of her children. Well, this is why, because he attached, both of them did, themselves to each other, basically like a blood sacrifice in the last life. And she was never supposed to forget that when she came into this life, but because I am her mother and I am a shiny starlight energy, which is now imploding into the sun energy, she forgot that. So she's trying to run away from this darker soul, but it's hard for her too, because he latched onto her. Both of them was a mutual agreement though, and it's like he's trying to make her remember that you are mine and no one else is yours. This is really a true soulmate twin flame energy, you guys. The majority who has accumulated soul ties here in this lifetime, those majority were soul ties that you accumulated here. You accumulated a soul tie here. It's a bit different. A bit different. And not only that, a lot of that was through the world's gaming system that wanted you to be tied down to that person for no good. Well, being that this is a spiritual tie my daughter has with her ex-husband, he gives to her. He does not want away from her as most dark narcissistic souls are doing in the fourth dimension mindset. And I've never seen that before, and you're not going to see this too often. So they made a pact in a lifetime ago to be in this lifetime. And she's forgotten about it through me, through the birth canal, but he never did. So he's been always chasing her. This is a true spiritual soul tie from a past lifetime. And I need that people need to really understand, because, you know, all of these twin flame counterparts, soulmate soul ties, were made here in a gaming system. And this is what those entities wanted you to be tied down to keep the majority of you stuck. And it did its job. What Divine Source really wanted me to come here to talk about more than anything. Be aware of sheep's clothing who are really wolves. And I did not know that this was what was going on, but it was something here when I found this out. Looking into another YouTuber's videos, and it intrigued me by the divine feminine and how, you know, it's been enlightened now because of the true divine goddess, the true divine feminine's energy. You know, our God energy, we have embraced that when we have moved off of the world's system. And I'm seeing that there are karmic feminines that really, truly, you guys think that they are divine feminines, and they have YouTube's videos, many subscribers, many viewers even, that are taking them as such. And I happen to run across a YouTuber, and, you know, she's got it going on, the videos and, you know, the looks, and she talks good, because that's what got me. Until Divine Source had me to scroll down to one of her other videos that she made a few weeks ago. And she talks about love spells and spell work. Now, understand that, and it's always been this way, but now that the changes in the earth, and Divine Source does not see anyone else manifestations anymore but the true Divine Source feminines who are in their I am presence to be able to do those manifestations, and you are able to touch them and see them. This young lady is a karmic feminine, you guys. I looked it up in the energy source. Big time. She talks a good fucking game, man. And she is not who you think. She talks about love spells and how to bring a man, as far as keeping a man and keeping a man and bringing men to you. And I had to warn anyone. And I also dismembered her channel off of my feed, but I warned them Anyone who's looking at this woman is portraying herself to be a divine feminine. She's not. What she's doing is getting you stuck and warning your life, because we also see that when you are not divinely guided to do any of those manifestations, it's going to come back to you void. I mean, it's not even going to come back to you void. It's like it's going to warn you. It's going to warn your life. And she's telling these women this, and I'm warning them, all you guys are doing is getting more emotional for the person that you want to keep or to bring to you. You're never going to get what you want. And it's so interesting because in this video and just looking at the comments, no one is saying, oh, that I kept my person like this, or I got this person that I wanted through these love spells. And this is what I want to ask anyone, any feminine who is looking at my videos. Have any one of you ever been love spelled upon? Do you even know how that feels? Because this is what I would love a lot of my women that does this. Men do it too, but only to a special few. Do you really know how it feels to be loved, spelled upon? That shit is harsh energy. I've had a masculine, dark masculine, do it to me for 3 years. Stopped the head spell, but kept the love spell and the binding spells. To keep me from unattractive spells, even to keep me from being attracted to other people, and to keep me from being with a certain person that I was with. Many years, 3 years, a long time. Love spells, probably even some type of passion spell. It was harsh. It made me sick. Aphrodisiacs, I've even been aphrodisiac upon. It made me sick. And I remember making videos, though, of how it was making me sick just with the energetic work from afar. Much less from a partner of mine that has been putting aphrodisiacs in my food or drink. And my body's not going to hold it. I'm very powerful. I can't get heads upon like that anymore, especially love spells. It does not work. Passion spells, it does not work. It makes you be impulsive, very repulsive to the person who's doing it. It makes you have no emotions. Now, let me let all the women who is doing this kind of energy work, spell work, passion spells, sex spells, baby, it's not going to work now. But I'm telling you, it's going to make that person repulsive over you. They are not going to like you. Because this is what it is with me. It took all the emotions out. And the more you do it, the more that person becomes emotionally detached from you. But mentally, physically, they will want from you. Sexually, they will want from you. And I don't think that a lot of people really understand that. Especially my women. Who is still doing it. And you guys are hurting yourself. It is no way a divine feminine of light should be doing any type of love spell, period, to get a man. You should not be chasing a man, period, but especially energetic work, energetically. That person's supposed to come to you. So the power of being wanted. So now there are karmic feminines that want to be wanted so bad, and they have done these love spells, you guys, so bad. These passion attraction spells so much in the past, in the old gaming world. And they literally thought it was working. And I made a video about that a few weeks ago. They literally thought it was working when it was not. When these men still had someone on the side just to keep them, the karmic feminines, because they're not interested in them. So they need another feminine on the side of divine source energy, and kept the karmic feminine for materialistic things. The divine feminine was for what? Sexual. Because she was good supply energy. Through divine source. Sunlight energy, period. A karmic feminine could never be with any masculine, especially of a dark soul alone, without a divine feminine being in the midst. This is why these dark masculines are always cheating. This is why narcissistic masculines always cheat. So, this came to my realization through divine source. My karmic feminists, y'all gonna get more hell, period. And you're definitely not gonna get good, because through your pretty little faces, you assisted that old world's gaming to help create these men of dark, lower vibration of narcissism and more. Think about it. I just told you, with all the love spells, with all the passion spells that was done on me by a man, it made me, you guys as a whole, not have any emotions in love at all. At all. For men. It's like I'm going through the motions. Even with my partner of 3 years. What does that tell you? Who does that remind you of? Narcissistic traits. All because of the love energetic energy that you, my karmic feminines, apply for so many lifetimes. Especially this one. Because you saw that the world was changing. And you saw your dark narcissistic masculines going towards that light, true divine source. You hurried up and did more and more energetic work. And now you guys are wondering why you're by yourselves. And you're still now trying to tell other people to do it. And you know shit ain't work for you. And unfortunately, a lot of my divine feminists who has lost their empathic light, waiting on a twin flame counterpart, assuming so tired, has fallen into your trap. Give yourself a hand, my karmic feminists, and you all know who you are by now. You assisted that world's game to help create the narcissism that we have right now. These men lie, they cheat, they love bomb, they bullshit you, egotistical. They can go into so many other lower vibrations after that, and plus some. You, my karmic feminists, have assisted that demonic gaming world into creating those men the way you thought that was going to help you. All you did was give yourself a very harsh discard, which is where we're at now. That young lady that posted that video, and she has subscribers. She's been out there for years. Have had a harsh discard. And she would come up there looking pretty and fine and have these women think, oh, she got it going on. And, she, just always fiddling with her hair. And but she's telling you how to chase a fucking man energetically. Never on my post have I ever posted on a video how to chase a man, number one, but definitely not physically and sure not energetically. And one thing that I can say about Ginger Lee Rogers, 50 years old, never, ever chased a man. Never had to. Never had a problem with it. Ever. Ever. And I'm not a dime. I'm a little teeny scrawny little woman. But as my father used to say, Ginger, you are a small piece of leather, but you're very well put together because I am divine. I am Goddess, source, true divine feminine. And I never forgot who I was. The only way to get rid of some of these dark narcissistic masculines that try to grasp on me was through death. So, I challenge any of my feminine energy. Do you ever know how it feels to be hexed upon? To be lust spelled upon? To be sex upon? I still get that now. And I couldn't believe it that it was still happening. A week ago, I got sick. He never tried it again. Aphrodisiac. The power of being wanted. And a true divine source feminine who's in her I am presence. You never have to chase. They all come to you flying colors, man. You never know. So I want to really put that out there. And at the time of me looking at that film, that video, that this karmic feminine that describes herself to being the divine feminine, when I was looking at that video on my phone, it's another young lady that I'm subscribed to. On that notification that popped up, this person is a fraud. Chosen ones do not chase. You guys may know who I'm talking about. That is one of her titles on her videos. I went into my energy work. Let me find out who this broad is that claims to be a divine feminist, telling you people how to chase a man energetically through love spells. And that shit should not even be a topic at this time. We are in divine source energy, period. You know source is not going to allow no karmic feminine or anyone in a lower vibration to get what they want through manifestation. And you have not done the work. And you are not in a higher mindset. You're not even in the fifth dimensional mindset. Before I leave, I do want to go through and see what is in the energies, because Divine Source was really working with me yesterday, and I really could not get into I really couldn't really get into the energy work like I really wanted to, because I had to go out. But let me see what's in the energy. Spirit, show me. Right now, I have the Ace of Fire and the Ace of Air. I'm seeing that there is truth and power in the midst of this new world that we have at this time. An Ace of Fire and the Ace of Air. And I got the Ten of Air hurting a lot of people. Someone feels very hurt, though, very betrayed. Probably because there's a feminine that's now seeing her worth. I got the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. And again, this is why people want to hold on to her. Now, let's clarify, though, who this Queen of Pentacles is. Because I'm going to tell y'all, every time I see something that's interesting, even on a video or a person that I meet, and you talking a good game, I'm going to start looking into energy work to see exactly who you are. Divine Source going to tell me anyways without even looking at the energies. But I'm going to make that a part of my protocol. You ain't going to fool me. Because truth and power is here and it's hurting a lot of people with the Ten of Swords. Let's clarify the Queen of Earth Spirit. Yeah, I figured. Let's see. Someone's trapped and burnt down because this woman has freed herself. This is also could be a feminine too that's set in her ways and not moving though. Holding on to something for money. This lady's waiting on money here. That's what she's waiting for. She's holding on money, finances. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. There's a feminine that's waiting for money and finances. Yeah, I got the Queen of Pentacles again. And it's like they can't get their focus off of anything because they can't focus on anything because they need money. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, what the world? This person's obsessed with money. This seems to be, it's definitely a feminine but lower energy though. Because power and truth is here and it's hurting a feminine. Divine Spirits is telling her, let's see who this, because it seems as though she's not focused on anything else but money. It's like she's waiting on money, but it's not balancing out. Wow. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person is not happy. Oh my gosh. Because she's getting bad luck. With the Knight of Wands. This person could not, it's like she may be getting ready to leave something because I got the, it's like she's in her head about leaving. In her head about not having a place to stay. I got the Knight of Wands. See, the Knight of Wands is like free spirit that's going from pillar to post. He's not anchored. But this woman was stable at some point because I got her as the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So she was satisfied and staying where she was at. And now it's bringing her bad luck and unhappiness here. And frustration. Oh, wow. I had to change that. See, that's what I said. I have to look into the energy work. This lady's obsessive over stability and money. Y'all sitting up here talking about putting love spells on people. You need to be thinking about your stability. Something's becoming very clear that your finances is low. Now, this is also becoming very clear that you, about your stability. Let's clarify this Nine of Fire because it's like this woman is trying to keep her energy into something, but it's a lot of distractions here with the Seven of Cups. Yeah. She's trying to hold on to an idea about how to nurture herself here and to get out of her comfort zone about moving with the Chariot. Because I do see her trying to come out of her comfort zone. She's trying to basically come up with the idea, hold on to an idea about how to nurture herself and love herself. So this woman wants to love and nurture herself. Let's clarify the Nine of Fire. But there's a judgment here. There's so she's trying to come up, make another judgment call about how to take care of herself. It's like a light bulb. So she's coming up with an idea on how to love herself, make amends with herself. This could be either karmic feminine or divine feminine who lost her light, because as I see, and this woman is very obsessed with money. This could be any feminine in the lower mindset. So she's finally deciding now how to anchor herself and keep what she has, basically, and to love herself to do that. Queen of Cups, because love is not, in the Lover's card, it's not, she's separated from love. So she feels like, well, if I come up with an idea to love myself, maybe I can be, this could give me what I want. But you know what? This might not be in fruition, though, because she has no energy sources. She's blocked from source. Eight of Fire reverse and a Page of Wands reverse. So what Divine Spirits is telling her is that it's too late. It's too late. I told you guys you had a chance. It's too much distractions. It's too late. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups, Spirit. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Ten of Fire and Queen of Cups. Again, clarifying this Queen of Cups. It's too late. It's burdening. It's burdening on you trying to nurture yourself. It's a lot of burdens now because you've allowed all these distractions to come in your life. Yeah. Now, she's definitely waiting for money. So that is general reading here, that there are feminists waiting for money to change their life. But see, they're still looking for this to help them. Okay, so they're trying to find a way to nurture themselves to bring back an old lover who they feel is either their husband, maybe their husband, or their divine, so-called divine masculine. See, they want this to be successful. So they want to successfully now put the work into nurturing their looks, nurturing themselves. This feminine energy here, lower vibrational, because there ain't no woman, feminine energy in her higher mindset doing all that. I know I'm not. I'm nurturing myself for me. I'm not going to lie to you, but see, it's not getting nowhere because I got this King of air here. This King of Swords. He's the touch code to that. This is putting a lot of fear in this feminine here because of this quick response that she's making within herself. Or maybe it's like this man is afraid of this woman. And he's blocked her. What? So whatever moves that y'all feminines are trying to make to get a man back, don't do it. Because it look like this man's afraid of you because you're so impulsive. You may look a little crazy. That's what that is. And he feels as though you need to be in a loony bin. Yep, exactly what it is. You may be stalking him too. Page of Swords. Nine of Swords. So there is balance of energy here. Passion. This is truth and power is what this is. Truth and power. There's truth and true divine source power here. You see. And it's hurting a lot of people. So a lot of people, okay, so what this is telling me, that because of the energy source being true, because of source being true, it's hurting a lot of people because they are now seeing that, especially these feminines, and this lower vibrational reading that I'm looking at here is making men see truth, because I got them as Ace of Swords. It's making men of even the dark narcissistic souls who are dark and benevolent in their energy in the fourth dimension mindset, not your karmic feminines or karmic masculines. Of course, they are karmic masculines cannot have a karmic feminine. They have to have divine source, divine feminines of starlight energy, and we do see that that's who these divine feminines who are starlight in the fourth dimension mindset are dealing with karmic masculines. Okay, this could be those feminines too that has lost their light divine feminines that wants this as well from a masculine that is a karmic masculine. Even they may want their divine masculines who are in the fifth dimension mindset now. They are divine masculines in the fifth going, they are trying to go into the seventh dimension mindset again. They may want to get those masculines back who now, with the King of Swords, are detached. So this sounds more like that too, that are detached from them a long time ago and have been going towards with even a divine feminine who is in her I am present in a higher dimension mindset, higher vibration. But this is also karmic feminine energy too, who wants a dark narcissistic masculine who has given them a harsh discard. So this is feminines here in this energy who is in a lower vibrational energy here, who basically is ran by the moon. So that's definitely karmic energy, because karmic feminines was ran by the moon. Their energy was number 2. So maybe that's what that is. Ooh, I ain't even think about that. That's what that is. So all this cuteness, men ain't seeing that no more. The masculine energy is not seeing that no more because they're seeing true energy. That's where that masculine is at. Well, here he go. He's, yeah. This man may be hiding from any woman, any feminine that I'm seeing that's in this energy right now, because he's afraid of you being so impulsive and stalking him with the Page of Swords. Yeah, he was hiding on them cards. So again, he may have moved and you may be traveling to find him, or maybe you are stalking him in a car, because see what divine spirits are telling me, that you are in this impulsive energy and you are obsessed in everything that I'm seeing in this energy. So these men are no longer attracted by or seeing anything that's not true, because the moon is illusions. Anything that was ran by the moon was illusion upon, okay? Emotions as well. And that's hurting a lot of these feminists here, because power, true source power is here. And it's hurting them. So I don't care how pretty you look, how big your booty is, how big your breast is. I done said it. It don't matter. It's if you're not true divine source, you done. If you are not connected to source, you're done. You look old and tired. I got the Page of Wands reverse and the 8 of Wands reverse. You look old and tired. And nobody doesn't want to really talk to you because you look old and tired. And no matter how young you are. Point blank. And that's where we're at. That's where we're at now, you guys. So I'm going to leave it there. This is very interesting to see that this was what was going on in the energies. And I have to definitely protect myself from whatever is going on in a lower energy cycle, especially dealing with my feminists. You guys are having it hard right now. Anytime I got a karmic feminine up there making money off of you guys, trying to play like she's a daggone divine feminine of I am presence, because that's what you're trying to be like. Idle in divine source light energy. She's not even true to herself. When you are in source energy, you are true to yourself. And you can tell that. You look at her videos, you can tell it. And it don't even seem genuine. All them funny faces. You know, I'm sorry. I'm just saying this. It don't intrigue me at all. And now we see that. Don't take my word for it. As I always tell everybody, you'll see it in your world. You know what's going on. Anyone of my feminine energy that's in this right here. So again, I'm going to leave it there and say this. The power of being wanted. We've always been there, my divine feminines. It was your time to grasp that was given to you divinely and to make it soar into your ultimate starlight energy, which is the sun, true goddess. And a lot of you didn't make it. And now you got people preaching to you about something that they have no ability to ever have. And that is true divine light. Good luck with that. But you ain't going to take my title. I am that I am. And I'm divine source. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.